Hi everyone, Erica here. I'm sorry it's been a while since my last video, but I'm back for a little while anyway. I do have a full-time job, so I'm not sure how often I'll be able to upload videos, but I'm going to try my best to do more than just one every couple years. I promise, I'm trying. I decided to participate in Inktober this year, 2019, to help push me through some artist block that I was experiencing during September, and I decided to give it a shot. So, without further ado, here is week 1 of Inktober. So we're gonna go week by week, and I'll start with the sketches. So the first prompt was ring. And not only did I decide I was going to do Inktober, but I also decided that I was going to do circus or sideshow performers in every single design. So the first one was ring, and I thought about doing the aerial hoop performers. I did a couple of sketches trying to come up with a good position, but I did not like how it was coming out. So I went with my other idea, which was tigers. And this is my first Inktober drawing. It is a tiger jumping through a ring of fire. It's okay. I had a little issue with the eyes being lopsided, so I had to thicken up the eyelids to correct that. But again, day 1. Day 2's prompt was mindless. One of the synonyms was robotic, which made me think of toys, wind-up toys. And so I sketched out this little monkey. Sorry for the yellow, it's bleed through from the other side. I sketched up this little circus monkey that's a wind-up toy. And there we have day 2. I don't really like how it turned out colored, but so goes with traditional media, you can't undo what you've done, so unless you want to redo everything. The third prompt was bait, and my sketch for that was a girl clown with a fishing pole with a dollar bill tied to it, and a boy clown going after the dollar. And I liked this idea right up until it came time to draw the dollar bill. And I thought it would be really cute if this girl clown liked this boy clown. And what's the best way to a man's heart? Food. So I changed the dollar bill out for a pie, and there you have day 3. Day 4 was freeze. And instead of going with snow and ice and blizzardy kind of things, because I knew there was a prompt later in the month called snow, I decided to go with freeze, as in what the cops say to the bad guys. So I went with a clown robber. There's a couple of my sketches. He's got his hands up. I really liked this sketch as soon as I did it. And then this was just me playing with shadows and lighting ideas. And there you go. Now the reason this is splotchy here and here is this is not done in gray marker. I actually didn't have any gray marker at my house to finish this drawing off, so I used India ink and watered it down, and unfortunately I wasn't quite fast enough and it started to dry before I was ready for it. So just a tip, work quickly with India ink. The next day, number 5, was build. And I decided to go with a circus barker, and because they build the hype. So here's him pointing to a poster, and then I really liked this idea that he was pointing his cane at you. And that's what I went with. So, day 5, I can't get it all in frame unfortunately, but you have this circus barker. Day 6 was husky, and that one was pretty easy for me. I had gone to the Renaissance Festival over the summer and saw performing dogs there, and so I decided, let's just go with a husky, a circus husky. So there we go. Got the collar and a ball on the nose. It could be a clown nose, or it could just be she's balancing a ball. But there is Husky. And again, I was using India inks to color in the gray. And finally, the last picture of week 1 of Inktober was to be enchanted. And I thought about maybe a hypnotist or a fortune teller machine, you know. But I knew those ideas were going to be used later in the month for other prompts. So I immediately thought of these guys that play their flutes or their horns or whatever these instruments are called and enchant these cobras. And I couldn't fit this cobra over here, and that's when I decided to use a horizontal layout for this piece. So there we go, enchanted. And this was done with a dip pen so that I could get the finer details, and I used the fine brush pen around the edges just to thicken them up a little faster. But so there you go. That was week 1 of Inktober 2019, and my process throughout the month will change. I go from sketching in my sketchbook to then drawing full size on the Bristol board paper and then inking on top of that. I found it easier to change processes, and we'll discuss that in week 2. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Bye! Given that I don't know what my post schedule will be, I'm not going to ask you to subscribe. You can if you want to, but if you did like the video, I'm going to ask you to hit that thumbs up button. See you next time, guys. Bye!